Okay, good day, guys. The CEO and founder of Market Research Speaker. Guys, today I want us to be covering a very important topic when it comes to trading, which is basically what? Candlestick formation. Like I've went through books which were teaching me about what? About candlesticks, and I came to a realization that it is very difficult for a person to be able to memorize all those candlesticks because they are many. So with this video, I'm going to try and make things easier for you to get my point. I just found out that whenever you are trading, right, there's no need for you to memorize those candlesticks, how they look like. I'm talking about engulfing candlestick, morning stars, shooting stars, you name them, you get my point. But then they need you to be able to understand them. So by the time you open the chart, the time you take a look at the chart, you must be able to identify that, okay, this candlestick simply resembles what? Resembles that sellers are willing to get into the market and push it to the downside, or what? Or buyers are willing to get into the market and push the market to the upside. You get my point. So without wasting your time, let me get my board so that I can explain to you what I'm talking about. You get my point. There are two different types of candlesticks, and they all do what? They all represent a different movement. So with this video, I'm going to do what? To try and summarize all of those things. You get my point. So firstly, when you get into the chart, you will find a candlestick in this some type of nature. Is this thing? You must not worry. I will name them. Just stay with me. We'll be having this type of thing. So we all know that this is a what? We all know that this is a body. You get my point. Right? We all know that this thing is a what? Is a body of a candlestick. Okay, let me try to do this. This is a what? This is a candle. This is a candlestick. This is a candlestick. And in a candlestick, what we have? We have a body and we have a what? We have a thing we call a wick. So in this case, this will be our what? This will be our upper wick. That will be our upper wick. And this one will be what? This one will be our lower. Let me try and this is our upper wick. So this is a what? This is a symbol, or let me say an example of a candlestick. Candlestick play a huge role into the market. The minute you start to understand candlesticks, it will be easy for you to do what? To know or predict the direction of the market. Okay, I feel like I haven't explained it more enough. So in a candlestick, you find the what? You find the upper wick, you find the lower wick, you find the lower wick. Not forgetting that you will also find the what? In a candlestick, you will also find a open and a close. You will also find an open and a close. So there are two different types of candlesticks. We have the what? We have a bullish candlestick and a what? And a bearish candlestick. These are two different types of candlesticks which we have. We have the what? We have a bullish candlestick and a bearish candlestick. You get my point? So one might ask, how can I identify a bullish candlestick? It is very simple. A bullish candlestick, in this way, you will have a what? You will have a body, and then you will have a wick, a lower wick, then you will have the upper wick. So this thing is the same as this one. These are both candlesticks. But here is the difference. With the difference, what are we dealing here with here? We are dealing with the words. But that is this bullish candlestick. In a bullish candlestick, we know that we will find an upper wick, find an we find the upper wick, okay? You'll find the upper wick, you'll find the what? You'll find the lower wick. You will also get a what? You will also get a body because you get my point. This thing is similar as what I've explained here. So here's the main rule, is the main key. Sorry. In a bullish candlestick, this one is our what? That one where the body of the candlestick begins. That is our open. This will be our open. And then at the end of the body, we will have the what? At the end of the body, we will have a moves. We will have a moves. This is how you can identify your what? You can identify a. This is how you can identify a bullish candlestick. So let me try and color it differently. Because even the charts that I'll be using to explain to you, it will be having a green color as our bullish candlestick. You get my point. So this is the bullish candlestick. We have a lower wick, we have the upper wick, we have the open, we have a close, we have a body. Without confusing you, I would say we have a what? We have a lower wick, okay? We have the lower wick, we have the open, after a lower wick, then we have the body of the candle, and then we have a close, and then at the end we have an upper wick. This is an example of the what? This is an example of a bullish candlestick. That's an example of a bullish candlestick. So now I'll be moving to what? Now I'll be moving to a bearish candlestick. Now we're going to a bearish candlestick. It doesn't differ from a bullish candlestick. So it is a what? It is an inverse of a bullish candlestick. With simple terms, if I want to put it in simple terms. You get my point? Where you have your what? Your upper wick and your lower wick. So this is our what? This will be our upper wick. This will be our what? Our open. And here we have the body. And here we have the what? The close. And here we have a lower wick. So let's remember. We have the upper wick. Upper wick. And we have the what? We have open. And then we have a what? And then we have a body. By this time, you should be knowing what I'm referring to when I'm talking about bearish, what I'm referring to when I'm talking about bullish. Bullish is simply means buy, bearish is simply means sell. Should be understanding all of these things. You should be understanding all of them by now. So by hence, I was saying that a bearish candlestick is a what? Is an inverse of a bullish candlestick. It is because in a bullish candlestick, we're having an upper wick, then we have a close. Meanwhile, in a bearish candlestick, we have an upper wick and an open. So this simply means what? This simply means when the market opens right around this level, the market pushed well, pushed to the downside, and then it did what? It closed. Hence, you are having an open, you are having a close. Meanwhile, in a bullish candlestick, it means the market opened and pushed to the upside and closed. You get my point there. So this is a combination of what? Of bullish candlestick and bearish candlestick. So a time where you see, you will see the market creating this type of a candlestick. Let's say created a bearish candlestick here. Then it means right around this level, it should create a what? It should open another candlestick should open right around that level. So if it will be a bullish candlestick, it will be something in this nature. It will be something of this nature. Because of what? Because uh, every time when the market closes, every time when the market closes, another candlestick will be formed. You get my point. Hence why I have what they open here on a bearish candlestick and a close there. Once it closes, it opens another candlestick. You get my point. And if by chance that it forms a bullish candlestick, it means it will be a what? It will be an interchange. From here, we have a close of a bearish candlestick. Then if it is a bullish candlestick, we'll have an open and its close will be right at the top. You get my point. It will be right at the top. So these are the things that you just have to understand that it is an interchange. And I'm not saying always the market will create something like this because the market can create something like what, like a bearish can it might create something like this. It should be a bearish candlestick, maybe like this, maybe like this at the top, maybe like this at the bottom. Then it also comes again and it creates another bearish candlestick. One, maybe like this, and also this one maybe this. You get my point. So what does this mean? Right around here, the market opens, then the sellers push the market well to the downside. Then the candlestick closed. And then it formed another candlestick there, which also pushed to the downside. And this was a what? This was the open, this was a close. You get my point. So this is an open on a high level, a close on the downside, an open and a close. Same applies to what? Same applies to when you are having a bullish candlestick. Okay, now that I've explained everything about the candlesticks, now I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about the wick. What do the wick represent in the candlestick? What do the wicks represent? Okay, one thing you need to know is that the weeks also what the weeks also talk that the weeks also give what give much information. Okay, let's say we are having a kind of speak of this type of image. So this basically means what? This basically means when this candlestick open, like let's say it closed in a bearish. So this one it will be our close, this one it will be our what? This one it will be our open. So it means when the time this candlestick did what? This candlestick open. The buyers did what? The buyers pushed the market to the upside until it reached this level. Once it reached that level, the sellers came back and pushed the market to the downside, overpowering what? Overpowering the buyer. Hence, our candlestick closed in a what? Closed in a red color or closed in a bearish movement. This means what? This means the sellers are more stronger than the buyers. Why am I saying that? The reason why I'm saying that is that the candlestick, the bulls pushed to the upside. You get that one. So it pushed to the upside. That is why it is important to wait for candlestick to close before you might execute the trade. The bulls pushed the market to the upside. Once it reached there, the sellers gained what momentum and pushed the market to the downside and made sure that they overpower the buyer until they close with a what with a bearish candle. So this week, what will this week say to you? This week will say to you that in this moment, in this instant, you get my point. The sellers are more stronger than the buyers. You get my point. The sellers are more stronger than the what? The sellers are more stronger than the buyers. Even though our candlestick could have been like this, even though our candlestick could have been like this, you get my point. So what does this mean? This means that we know that if we bullish momentum, this is where we have our open, this is where we have our close. This means that the market opened right around this level. Then the bulls pushed the market to the upside. The minute the market reached to this level, sellers did what came in and pushed the market to the downside. You get my point? Resulting the candlestick to close right around this level. So then you will compare, look at this momentum and look at this momentum with the buyers. So this will say what to you. This will say to you that the sellers were more stronger as compared to the buyers. Because the buyers tried to push the market to the upside and they did push them. But then at a certain level, sellers jumped in and fought with them to push the market to the downside. Hence, I'm saying that if it closes like this, it means that the sellers were more powerful than the buyers. Because I look at the momentum the sellers pushed this was from this level up until that level, pushing to the downside. And this is the result of the what? This is the result of the fire. So we just need to understand here. With this information that has just given you guys, trust me. Once you understand this, trust me, there's no way that you're gonna fail. So the main key or the most important thing you have to do right there to do that is to be able to identify the momentum. What is the candlestick saying to you? You get my point. What is the candlestick saying to you? From here, it is that the momentum of the seller, it is what? It is more powerful than those of the buyers. Because the sellers were able to fight the buyers from here, push the market to the downside until it gave us what a greater momentum. You get my point. So stop memorizing candlestick. Just try and understand this concept. So now I wanna move to this one. I wanna move to this one. Now I wanna move to this one. Okay, the market opened right around this level and pushed to the downside. When it pushed to the downside, it closed right here. We can all agree that the sellers are in control of the market. But what happened next? What happened next is that the buyers came in and pushed the market way to the upside back. Look at this momentum from the sellers. Look at this momentum from the buyers. You get my point. What does this say to us? This simply means what the buyers are powerful as compared to the sellers. Because of what? Because of the buyers when they jump into the market, they make sure that they overpower this momentum of the world. They make sure they overpower this momentum of the seller. This is the one I'm talking about. They make sure that they push until this level and also exceeded to push to where? To the upper side, making that engulfing the previous candlestick, which means this was was a proper buy. So if I get this in my buying zone, definitely after this I'll be executing what? I'll be executing buying entry right around there. I'll be executing buying entry turning to the upside. You can see that the momentum of the buyers did what? It beat the momentum of the seller. So this is the thing that you need to understand, the momentum. So I don't want to be too long. I don't want to confuse you. So make sure that you comment in the comment section on where I should clarify to you if you didn't understand this concept, where I should clarify to you so that you'll be able to understand. So from me, the CEO and founder of Market Place, I'm signing out.